active mode. Hello one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass and welcome to JMH Automotive. I'm here because today, finally, my Larini GT1 exhaust system is getting fitted to my McLaren 540C. Right, so the guys are working on my car down there. I thought I'd quickly show you around what else is in the workshop because as you can see, there's some fairly outrageous stuff parked up in here. The guys are Ferrari and Porsche specialists, but they also work on a number of race cars. As you can see, we've got 3 F430 Challengers, which all look mighty, mighty mean. We then have 2 R8 sort of track day toys. I think these are based on the R8 GT cars. We've got an Aston Martin race car, which is currently being pulled apart because its season starts any day now, so they're just doing final prep on that. A GT3 Cup car and then a Testarossa up there. On this side we have a Clio Cup and a very lovely Boxster. And then right at the end with a few cars that are parked up either waiting for service or being kept in storage. A Mondial, as Seb Delaney calls it. There's another Testarossa down there. And then over here we have a very, very special section. So unbelievably, tucked back here, we have an Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato. This thing is unbelievable looking, in my opinion, and has to be one of the very first right-hand drive cars. I think a few of these have started to be delivered. I've seen a few pictures on Instagram here or there, and oh, I just think it is one of the most beautiful looking. Look at these! That's not a car, that's a piece of art. It is just unreal. The trademark sort of Zagato humps on the roof there. Colour is very close to a True Blood. And then these lovely gold touches as well. Very similar to my Larini exhaust. So win-win. There's carbon fibre all over the place. And oh, I just think in terms of a GT cruiser, you can't do much better than this thing. So yeah, incredibly surprised, but incredibly lucky and amazed to see this car tucked away back here. Right, now because I'm not particularly technically minded, I thought I'd get some help in explaining exactly what the Larini exhaust system entails that is going to be going on to the car. Okay, so we've got Haroon from Larini, who is very kindly going to talk us through exactly what's going to be fitted to the car. So, where do we start?
Okay, Sam, so these are the cats that come off your car. As you can see, they're shrouded in this aluminium shielding, and they have 2 ceramic cat cores. Our cat components have only 1 metallic cat core, which will obviously give you an increase in sound and performance. And instead of the shielding, we thermally coat our components in this gold texture, which basically can withstand up to 1200 degrees C. By running 1 cat, you will get a louder sound, more power, but importantly, unlike a D-cat pipe, you will stay road legal by retaining the 2 probes on either side of the cat core. So you now will be OBD2 compliant, and it will give you what you want. It will give you that sound and power gain from the catalyst area on the car. Then you come to the exhaust system. As you can see, the original boat anchor system, which is as it's come off your car, is also clad in the shielding. Our system, same premise, covered gold, much lighter construction, and we favoured a Siamese design which will give you that exotic car sound that you feel you've been lacking from the car at the moment, and that will give you power as well. So That's effectively what that system will do.
Amazing. I cannot wait. And my biggest intrigue, as amazing as all that tech is how it's going to sound.
It'll sound great. You won't be
perfect. Anyway, thank you for all the info.
No worries. Thank you.
So as you can see, the guys are working hard on the car still. But look what has just turned up outside. We have a Jaguar F-Type Project 7 finished here in a pearl white with the grey stripe, and the dot! The dot is back! I think a lot of you were scared that when I rewrap my car red I'm going to bring the dot back, but don't worry, I will not. Anyway, this thing is so insanely cool. The carbon fibre, oh look, there I am. Hello! The carbon fibre is gleaming so much today in the sunlight, but it is... Oh, do I have a professional door opener? Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, it's just incredible. The hexagonal type stitching on the seats, carbon backed seats. Oh, what an absolute weapon. Very cool to see this down here today. Some guys saw that I was at JMH and decided to bring it along, which I appreciate massively. I will now show you some glamour shots so that you can appreciate this thing in its full glory. Well, now I miss my F-Type. That sounds unbelievable. I cannot believe the difference between a standard Jaguar F-Type R and that Project 7 exhaust. That sounds like a bloody aftermarket exhaust. It's from Jaguar. Incredible. Yeah, very cool to see that car. Big thanks to the guys for bringing that down to have a quick look at. And now go back to waiting to hear what mine is going to sound like. Oh my... So, because you're a racing driver, you just have to drive a racing car everywhere?
Yeah, pretty much.
This is amazing! So for those of you that for some reason don't know, this is obviously the infamous Teen Galag Mercedes AMG GT, which they think they call it the TG3. Here he is, the spotter. But yeah, this is the TG3, which Ollie is rolling around at the moment. Fairly outrageous, but I guess fits his racing driver profile. We have the Project 7 parked up, still looking awesome. Then over here we have Cheshire Gent's GT4, as well as a very nice ultraviolet GT3 RS. So the car park has got fairly outrageous in the last few seconds. These two alone are just mental.
Wait, let me do what actually normally happens.
You actually nearly walked into the wing as well.
What happens when I get in the... Oh no, it's the wrong end. And then I hit my hand on there. Nothing.
It's a good look.
It's a good look, thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. Well, that was officially a ridiculous 5 minutes. Big thanks to Ollie for swinging by. Apparently he lives 10 minutes away, so that was super convenient. But yeah, very cool. It's the first time I've seen the TG3, and it is a mad thing. Great to see the GT4 and GT3 RS as well. And obviously Project 7 still here in all of its splendour. The guys have been working hard during all of that, as I was absolutely nerding out on supercars. They are still tapping away on my exhaust. It is about 2 PM now, so we're heading into the afternoon stint, and hopefully it's not going to be too much longer till our first startup. Okay, after an entire day of the guys fitting the exhaust, I am now going to start it for the very first time. Wish me luck. Power on, he says. Foot on brake. Here we go. Active mode. Oh my God. What is this? God, I cannot believe what has happened to this car. These wonderful people have transformed it. Thank you so much to Larini and JMH Automotive because, I mean, obviously it was just revving it inside a big warehouse, so it's not the true full experience. Now what I need to do is get behind the wheel and drive this thing on the road. Now the guys at Larini and JMH said that if I wait a couple of days, let the system fully bed in, then we'll be able to make an awesome video with the exhaust sounding exactly as it should be. So I'm gonna do that, I am gonna wait. I wanted to share that initial startup and those initial revs with you, but the full exhaust review video will be coming very soon. For now, here's a little sneak peek. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come.